Welcome back to As the Credits Roll, the show where we dive in to PSVR2 games after we've seen every pixel, pulled every trigger, and scanned every droid. Today's game? Star Wars: Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Enhanced Edition. I was lucky to recently visit the Galaxy Edge attraction in Disneyland in Anaheim, California. You know, the place where your wallet cries louder than a Wookiee when you buy a $90 drink and snack. And let me tell you, walking through Batuu, holding a thermal detonator Coke bottle in one hand and a Ronto wrap in the other, felt like stepping into the movies. That trip set a high bar for any Star Wars experience, and I wanted to jump back in on the PSVR2 to see if it came close to delivering that experience. Let's rewind to November 2020, when Star Wars: Tales from the Galaxy Edge debuted as an exclusive VR experience for the Oculus Quest. The game was designed to bring the in-park magic of Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland to the virtual world. In February 2023, the game was remastered and re-released for the launch of the PSVR2, with enhanced visuals, haptic feedback, and a more immersive experience using Sony's cutting-edge hardware. The PSVR2 released is the Enhanced Edition, which includes both the base game and the Last Call DLC expansion. This means players get to experience the full experience right out of the box. First impressions: the Force is strong. Let's talk immersion, because this is where the game shines like the twin suns of Tatooine. From the moment I booted it up, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge hooked me. The visuals are incredible: sharp textures, vibrant colours, and environments that scream Star Wars at every turn. Batuu looks stunning in VR, whether you're exploring the alien landscape, playing repulsor darts in Seezelslak's Cantina, or infiltrating the First Order's outpost, the Caraxus facility. The game made me feel like I was in the Star Wars universe. There is slight popping here and there, enough to notice, but not enough to distract. And the sound design? Oh, it's top-tier Star Wars magic. Every blaster shot, droid beat, and John Williams-inspired note hits you right in the feels. I swear the first time I heard R2-D2's iconic chirps, I almost reached out to give him a hug. The real heart of the immersion comes from the characters. Meeting C-3PO and R2-D2 is everything you'd want. C-3PO's nervous rambling, voiced by Anthony Daniels no less, pairs perfectly with R2-D2's sassy beeping. It's like having a buddy comedy in VR. The game knows how to scratch that nostalgia itch. Gameplay breakdown. Now let's get to the meat of the gameplay. One word: screwdriver. Yes, I know we're in the Star Wars universe with blasters, droids, and lightsabers, and I'm here gushing about the screwdriver, but hear me out. This tool is the unsung hero of the game. Using the PSVR2's haptic controls, you twist bolts, unscrew panels, and hack devices with satisfaction that borders on therapeutic. I've never felt so accomplished fixing things that aren't actually broken. The combat too feels solid, most of the time. Blaster fights are fast, frantic, and fun. The VR aiming mechanics make you feel like Han Solo in a shootout. However, my accuracy sometimes was less deadly smuggler and more stormtrooper on a bad day. Still, it's undeniably thrilling. But then we get to the lightsaber. Oh, the lightsaber. Such promise, such disappointment. Let me paint a picture for you. You pick it up, ready to live out your Jedi dreams. You ignite it, the iconic hum fills your ears, and you feel the weight of destiny in your hands. But then, you play the level. There's very little challenge to the levels that use the lightsaber. The mechanics lack the satisfying weight or feedback you'd expect, and the whole experience feels like a missed opportunity. It's the part of the game with the most potential, but instead of making me feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I felt like I'd been demoted to intern Jedi. The Star Wars magic. Still, the game catches the spirit of Star Wars. Sure, it would have been nice to pilot some ships or have a real lightsaber duel, but that's just nitpicking. It's packed with moments that make you feel like you're in a galaxy far, far away. And even the minor details, like the various alien NPCs and how each gun feels different to shoot, add to the immersion. And the little narrative touches deserve some love too. The game just doesn't throw you into set pieces and call it a day. It's weaving a charming, albeit straightforward story about a humble droid repair technician getting swept up in a grand adventure. Think Star Wars: The Plumber's Tale, but with more explosions. So what's the final verdict on Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge? It's not perfect, but a solid Star Wars VR experience. The graphics and the sound design are top-notch, the characters are charming, and the screwdriver, yes, the screwdriver is a standout. But the lackluster lightsaber levels really let it down. While the gameplay is fun, it doesn't fully capitalise on the franchise's potential. There are plenty of side challenges to complete, and the whole game, if you're a completionist, will probably take you between 12 and 15 hours. It's a solid single-player adventure, albeit not strong on replay value. The game costs $54.95 on the Australian store, but if you have PlayStation Deluxe, it's currently free. Would I recommend it? Absolutely, especially for Star Wars fans who have always wanted to walk through Batuu or argue with C-3PO in person. But don't expect it to be the definite VR Star Wars game we've all been waiting for. I give Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge 7 80/80s out of 10. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to recharge my VR screwdriver and wait for the Jedi game that gets the lightsaber right. So as the credits roll on Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy Edge, may the Force be with you, and remember, if your lightsaber combat feels weak, just blame it on the midichlorians. What the hell are midichlorians?